Okay.
Okay, so yep. This time we're gonna have your TOEFL writing, but I think I mentioned earlier that you have to choose a different teacher for each skill. Okay, so today we're just gonna continue with I think your lesson with teacher Ria, and after that, like you can like discuss with your next teacher like how you will be having your classes. Okay. Okay. All right. So let me just go to your homework. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Oops. Okay. All right. So this is your homework, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'm not sure what is R and L in here. Like
Oh, it's reading passage and listening.
uh
Yes.
okay. Reading passage and listening
Yes.
passage. Ah, okay. I see, I see. So let me just check on it. Okay, so the listening passage is this one like hindcasting, right?
Yes.
Am I correct?
Fantastic.
Okay. I
Yes.
see, I see. So we will focus on yeah, the main points of your answers. Okay, so let's start with the reading
Okay.
passage. Hold on. Let me just which one did you have for the reading passage? Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. Eh? Okay, you have two reading passages here, though you discussed two reading passages, or only what was this? Hindcasting.
Um.
I'm confused.
Actually, I am a little confused too because this passage structure is a little bit different from TOEFL, right?
Uh-huh.
Structure.
Writing. Uh-huh.
So
Okay. So
uh,
you just followed what your teacher
yeah.
answered to you. Okay. I see, I see. That is okay. That is totally fine, actually. What we just need is um yeah, I think we will just focus on the writing skills that you need to. So that will be after plan before you write, okay? Because this is always the let's say the challenging part. Okay. So after planning how to write, that's the time that yeah, you're gonna write the first part of your writing. So the first part is always the topic statement, right?
Yes.
Okay, that is always the first part. Okay, topic statement. So how you will be answering is, yep, that will be the first part. So your writing response, you're gonna write the overall topic statement that directly states how the information in the reading passage and the information in the listening passage are related. Okay, so that will be your topic statement. So for example here,
Okay.
okay, so for the reading passage, we have here that it's about a technique used by the meteorologist, which is we all know the hind casting. So hind casting is the technique that meteorologist does in trying to determine what the weather was like in the past. Okay, and then for the listening passage, what is the example of the technique? So, for example, we have here the paintings that are proxies showing weather in 17th century Holland colder than today. Okay, so what we need to do is you have to connect those two. Okay, so let's say, for example, we have our example here. So, in the set of materials, the reading passage discusses a technique used by meteorologists, and the listening passage provides an example of this technique from 17th century Holland. Okay, so you're just going to combine the title. I mean, not the title, but the content of the reading and the listening
Yes.
passage, right? And that will be your topic statement already. Okay. Yeah. So, let me try in here. Um, hold on. Okay. All right. So we will focus first on like the next skill. Okay, so we will just continue your topic with teacher Ria, and then if we still have time, we will try to practice. Okay. All right. So after that one, after writing your topic statement, Vivian, you are going to write a unified supporting paragraph. Okay, meaning you're gonna start writing for the body. Okay. So let's say for the reading passage, this is our, what do you call that? This was our topic statement.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
okay. And these are the main points that we got from the reading passage. So it's about detailed weather records kept for less than a century and the proxies. So information from various fields that are used to hindcast the weather. Okay, so that's the, let's say, the details. So how do you find that? So we have here, this was the topic. It's all about hindcasting, which is a method, right? So we have here, like, as a result, they developed a method of hand casting using proxies, which are pieces of information from other fields. So this was the reading passage. Okay. And then when you go to the listening passage, yeah, it's all about this one for our topic statement. And these are the details, right? In 17th century, painting showing colder weather. So huge snow drifts higher than today's drifts, and skaters on canals that are not frozen today. So that's what they heard from the listening uh passage. Okay. Um did this was what you just wrote, right?
Yes.
Like the PowerPoint. Okay. So this was your own answer in
Yes.
here? Okay, all right. So this was your first try of the topic statement, am I right?
Correct.
Okay, I see, I see. All right, so let's try. Okay, in this set of materials, the topic explains how hindcasting works, and the listening passage gives an example of painting to support the reading passage.
Oh,
Okay. All right. Let's go with your example. So in this set of materials, the reading passage.
oh, this
This
is
was the
all from
example answer. Okay.
yes.
All
Okay.
right. Example answer. Okay. So this was your own answer. Am
Yes,
I
after
right?
class I rewrite again.
Okay. So reading passage and listening content both discussed a method. Both discussed a method. I'm not pretty sure because if you are,
Mhm.
mm, because when you say both discussed a method, but the topic is, it's not a method, they are evidences,
Oh,
examples, right?
yes.
Am I correct? Yeah, so if you're gonna say method, the topic here is aside from hindcasting.
Mhm.
It should be another form. Okay, but what happened here is the listening passage talks about an example of showing evidences. Okay, so it's
Okay.
not a method, actually. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So the reading passage and the listening content both discussed a method that can infer what the weather was like in the past. Furthermore, the speaker also provides an example of this method to support the reading passage. Okay. All right. Probably you just don't have to
Uh-huh.
uh you just have to remove this one because only the reading passage really discussed the
Ah,
method. Okay.
okay.
Yeah, if you notice, let's go back to the listening part first.
Okay.
Okay, so for the listening part, where was it? Hold on. Okay, yeah, it was just paintings, okay, that evidences, but not a method.
Oh,
Okay, do you get my point there? That's why we don't use it. Okay, so the reading passage discussed a method that can infer what the weather was like in the past. You don't say furthermore because it's not an addition, so you can say on the other hand.
oh, on the other hand.
Yeah, so on the other hand, the speaker also provides an example. We will not use also. Okay. All right.
Oh,
Speaker provides an example of this method to support the reading passage. An example of this method. Okay. Hmm? Okay, provides an example of this method as a support
Okay.
through the reading passage. Okay, so because the example
Yes.
is in the reading passage, right?
Yes.
Okay. An example of this method. Oh, yeah, yeah. It is. Okay.
Yes.
All right. But not really that example. It's not an example of hind, like, yeah, it was an
Fantastic.
example of hind casting. Okay. All right. Do you get my point about these corrections here?
Yes, I can get
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Then we will go with the next part. We will not check the body yet. We will proceed to how do we write? Okay. So let's go with writing. Okay. All right. So in writing, supporting paragraphs, these are the two things that you have to focus, okay, or take note. Okay. So for the first one, we have organization, meaning how do you like how each sentence is related to the main sentence or main idea. So each supporting paragraph should include a sentence with the main idea of the paragraph and several ideas with supporting ideas or several sentences with supporting ideas. I mean, okay, cohesion is like where you use a variety of techniques like repeated and rephrased key ideas, pronouns, determiners, and transition expressions. So, meaning you will not repeat the words that you listen or you hear,
oh,
but you
oh,
try to use
and
your own, yeah, you try to paraphrase or use your own words based on what you understood.
oh,
Okay. Yes. All right. Any questions or clarifications, please?
um, uh, oh, in
Mm.
our last class this
Mm-hmm.
afternoon, and previously you mentioned that uh, teachers use different books.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering if we can try your material.
Okay. What I was planning to do today is I'm going to give you a sample test. Actually, would that be okay with you? I'm gonna give you a sample test today.
Okay.
Okay.
What will it be like? What will it be like?
Sorry, come again?
What will the simple task will be like?
We will do like a real task actually. So I'm going to give you a reading passage and then a listening and then yeah, I will continue if we can finish with the
Oh,
second part also. Would that be okay with you or
okay,
would
but
that be too much?
my writing, my typing speed is
Is
pretty.
uh it's
I
okay. It's totally fine. Yeah.
I'm not sure if I can complete the
Mm,
writing in
mm,
time.
okay. If not, then I will just leave it to you as a homework,
Okay.
actually. So no worries about it. Okay. All right. So let me just confirm. Okay. All right. So we will try with task one first. Would that be okay with you?
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Because
Mm.
my next TOEFL writing is
Yes.
Priestley again.
Okay. It's me again. Or okay. Okay. I think we can try task two first because task two is shorter. Would that be okay with you?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So let me just share my screen quickly. Okay. All right. So, yeah, if you remember writing, like how long do you have to let's have a quick recap. Like how long do you have to write for TOEFL writing?
Hmm, like over an hour.
An hour?
In the
Okay.
real TOEFL exam, I
Mhm.
can only finish the
Mhm.
every paragraph,
Mhm.
chapter, sentence.
Mhm. Okay. I see, I see. So yeah, since we don't have time, like We're just going to try task two. So task two is 30 minutes. Okay. Yes. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's give it a try. So this is your task. So some parents offer their school age children money for each high grade mark they get in school. Do you think this is a good idea? So you have to use specific reasons and examples to support your answer, Vivian. Is that okay with you?
Okay.
Okay, so I will give you the rest of the time, 30 minutes to write. And then we will don't worry, because whatever you write, we will try to use that to like make it with the correct pattern. Okay, but for now, write whatever you can write. Okay. Okay, I'll give you 30 minutes. You may begin. Good luck.
Sorry, my dog. Well, I
Yes, are you done?
uh yes.
Yes, okay. All right. Can you send your answer to me, please?
Okay, sure.
Okay. Can send it via, let's say, via chat box, please.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I got it. Hold on. Let me just write it down. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm not sure if we can finish discussing because it's quite long. So yeah, we'll try. I'll try to just check your answers after our session today. Okay. All right. Let me just share my screen for our discussion. Okay. All right. So your task is good for 30 minutes. It's good because you were able to finish earlier than expected, Vivian. So yeah, but we'll try to look at the content as well of your, what do you call this, of your answer. Okay,
Okay.
so if let's have a very quick review. So for question two, you don't need sorry, for question one, you don't need a conclusion, and you need 280 words, or 200 to 300, 280 to 300 words. But for task two or question two, there should be at least 380 to 400 words. Okay, I'm not sure if you reached that.
Yeah.
Just less than 200 words. So your answer is quite short. Okay, but that's okay. That is totally fine. Okay. All right. Let me try. Okay. All right. So yeah, let's have a very quick review. So for the independent essay, which is question two or task two, there will be four, at least four paragraphs. Actually, the introduction, body number one, body number two. Okay, and the conclusion. So there should be four paragraphs. I think there are four paragraphs here. One, two, three, and four. Okay, so you're able to follow the template. Okay, but yeah, we'll have to see your word for word discussion. So let's start with the introduction. Okay, so yeah, for sentence number one, meaning per sentence, there is a specific thing that you will write. So for sentence one, you're gonna be very broad there. So this is a broad sentence that introduces the general topic of the essay. So most people think of the most people in the world think that, okay, most children encourages and reward, huh? Need encourages. Okay. I think you mean, let me try. Okay. So you can compare your answers. Let me put my corrections here below. Okay. Most children need encouragement.
Okay.
Okay. Encouragement and reward. Mm-hmm. Okay. And reward so that they can perform well. Okay. And rewards. Okay. To feel motivated, and yeah, they can perform well in school. Okay. It's okay because we already mentioned encouragement in here, sir, so that they can perform well in school. Okay. In my opinion, I totally agree that parents offer their school age children money for each high grade they get in school. Oh, so okay. So your answer is you agree, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Um, in my opinion is okay, but probably very common phrase. So what we
Okay.
need is we'll try to use a different expression for it. Okay. Yes, but it's totally okay for like practice. But if you need, like, if you want a higher score, then try to use a variety of expression. Okay, so in my opinion, oh sorry, in my opinion, uh, what was the other one in the template? Yeah. Personally, I do believe, yeah, those kinds of phrases would be very important. Okay. Or just say personally. Yeah.
Personally, I do.
Personally, I believe, or personally, that is okay as
Okay.
well. Okay. So this is, if I write it in yellow, meaning that is optional. If I write green, meaning you have to change. Okay.
Okay.
So you can compare. All right.
Okay.
Totally agree that parents should. Okay. Should. Yeah. Because you agree with
Yeah.
them. Right. Should offer their school children. Offer? Okay. You use the word offer here. Is it offer?
Uh, the
Ah.
topic
Oh,
of
yeah, yeah. Okay. So yeah, as I mentioned, you have to paraphrase, so you'll have to change the word offer
this.
as well. Okay. All right. Can use give. Okay, give your school age children. Yeah, you're using the same word, so you'll have to paraphrase. Okay.
I'm not sure what is the other word to say.
Ah, elementary school children.
Oh, elementary school.
Yeah. Okay, elementary school children. Yes. Okay. Or school children. That's okay. That
School
is totally. Mm. Okay. Money for each high grade they get in school. Okay, that's okay. All right. Firstly, it can be a motivation. Oh, okay. Hold on. Before we discuss this one, I think it's time already, Vivienne. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to finish checking this one tonight, and then I will upload this probably before our next class.
Okay.
Our next class is Wednesday. Am I
Yes,
right?
Wednesday.
Okay, Wednesday. Okay, so I'll try to upload this one tomorrow, probably around what time? Let me check my schedule tomorrow. Okay. Um, let's say before 5 p.m. I'll try to upload it so like you can what they call this? Study this one. Okay. All right. So I will just write the date like today. Okay, which is March 20. Okay, so I will be writing this one. So if you notice, yeah, it'll be total introduction. Okay, this will be the name of the file on your portal.
Where I
Okay.
can find this file.
Yes, you can find this file by tomorrow. I will upload it on the like on my name, like where you remember you submitted on TOEFL writing, right?
The
So
same
you can
place.
find on my name, like the
Oh,
left side, okay, the teacher's name, okay? Yeah, if you can't find if you cannot find it, like you can ask some help from, let's say, from the staff. They will help you in like finding the file. Okay?
uh,
Okay.
before we end the class, I have a
Mm,
question.
sure.
Um, I want to know the what is it? Progress progress out in our TOEFL writing class. Because
What do you mean progress? We just started today. I cannot give any progress report yet.
let me change the word.
Huh.
What is your TOEFL writing class?
Pacing? Like how do I have classes in TOEFL?
No. Your increased list TOEFL writing class. What is the flow? Flow?
Flow? Like
Flow.
how, yeah, how do I have TOEFL writing classes?
Because how did you usually teach your student in TOEFL writing class? Because
Uh
it seems like a student will spend a
time?
little bit more time in
Uh
writing.
Writing. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah. It
I want.
depends. It depends. Okay, because today we are having a, let's say, it's a diagnostic test, meaning I'm trying to check like how long you write and how many words do you normally write. So it's normal for a first class actually that you spend. Okay.
Only need
Mm,
time typing
Yeah,
in
only to
person.
only to type.
Oh,
Okay.
then the other class.
Other classes, it depends. So let's say in your case, you already have experience in TOEFL. So what's going to happen is we will just practice the template that I showed earlier. So you'll be very familiar with, the topics. Okay. That's what's going to happen. But if you're a like a beginner, then I have to explain from the beginning, like how to use the template, how to like strategy. So the strategies of teachers depend on the level of the student and the experience of the student as well. So in our class, probably most of the time, Vivian, we are just going to practice like what you did today. Like you read, you answer, then we discuss. That's just what's going to happen in class. Okay, but don't worry, we will not have task 2 is very long actually. So probably most of the time I will leave task 2 as a homework, and then we will do the task 1 in class because it has a shorter time so we can discuss after. Okay, so that's what's going to happen in the class. Okay, so which one do you prefer to focus on, task 1 or task 2?
Um, I want to practice
Alternately.
alternately.
Okay, I see. So for our next lesson we will try task 1. Okay, and then yeah, you will do the same thing, like you will answer in class.
Or
Okay.
maybe I can answer my TOEFL writing topic as a homework, and then
No, because there is a listening part, right?
hmm, oh, this time is an
Yeah,
independent.
yeah,
So
it's okay for this one to be a homework because there is no audio. But for task 1, you have to listen carefully. So yeah, it depends upon the link that we are using, but normally we don't have a copy of it. So yeah, you'll have to listen to it in class.
I
Okay?
have another question.
Sure?
If in if the if I take the integrate one,
Mm-hmm.
so I will need to be finish all of the
20
answer
minutes. Yeah.
in class.
Yeah, in class. So we can discuss as well.
Okay.
Yes. You have a question with that?
Um, because in my case,
Mm-hmm.
I have a limit time to prepare the TOEFL
Mm.
class. So
Mm-hmm.
I hope I can practice typing, uh, spending more time on typing, uh, typing the answer when I after class. So in the class, we can
Mm-hmm.
focus on how
You mean
I
how you answer? You mean the
did.
template itself?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's okay. We can discuss the template more. And then yeah, the activities will be homeworks, but it depends. So we will see on like tomorrow, I mean on Wednesday, what are we going to do with your, what do you call this, with your task 1 classes. Okay. Yes, all right, anything else?
And so do I have the assignment for
Not
this?
yet, because I have to check your work
Uh,
earlier, so no homeworks yet. Because yeah, I cannot give you a task 1 homework because there is a listening part there. Okay. Okay.
okay.
All right. Yeah. So yep. I will try to wait for tomorrow for me to finish checking. So probably by let's say by 6 p.m. tomorrow, I will upload the task 2 that you answered today. Okay.
I have another question. Sorry.
It's already 59. Yes, please.
Um, do we have the assignment for TOEFL speaking class?
No, I don't. I don't give homeworks for TOEFL speaking.
Oh,
Actually. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe your other teachers. Okay.
Okay. That's
Okay.
what I want to know.
Yeah,
And
it's okay. It's totally fine. So thank you so much, Vivian. I have to go because I have another class. So I'll just see
sorry.
you on the Wednesday. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much. Have a good night. Bye.